Welcome back to another episode of Uplifting Interviews with Total Strangers. We got Michael that spells his name very bizarre. But you didn't do it. It's not your fault. I'm not going to hold it against you. But it's Michael. And Michael and I are on the 10 freeway heading east. I have no idea where I'm going. He hasn't let me know yet. I just know it's going to take me 40 minutes to get there. That's what I love about this job. I pick up people I've never met before, total strangers, and I go to some place I have no clue on. All I know is it's going to tell me how to get there. It doesn't say, I actually don't even look if it tells me. I just want to be surprised. Well, just I don't need to know where I'm going. I just need to know how to get there, right?
Sure.
So in this little gig, I go to bizarre places and meet bizarre people. Not to say that you're bizarre. We don't know yet. But Michael is the first bank manager that we've had on the show. How long have you been a bank manager?
2 years, actually.
2 years. Yeah. And have you been robbed yet?
I have not been robbed.
I was robbed when I worked for Taco Bell as a 16-year-old.
Really?
At gunpoint. And I thought it was the most exciting night. I thought it was fantastic. So you haven't been robbed yet. That's good. Is it a safe neighborhood where your bank is?
Yes.
It's not behind those big bulletproof glass?
I am behind, I'm behind a bandit barrier.
Okay. What do they call it? What's it called?
A bandit barrier.
Bandit barrier. See, I never knew that. Uh-oh. We have to go 60. Pay attention, Monty. We're on the 60 Pomona now. There's a lot of freeways in LA, ladies and gentlemen. So so now we know, I know, and you know, that if you're in a bank and you're behind glass, it's called a bandit barrier. Love it. And can you love the banking business?
I do. I love it a lot. Like I said, well, like you said, I'm a manager, so I just kind of manage people, tell them what to do.
Yeah. Can you give me a big fat loan?
Can I give you a big fat loan?
I need a big fat loan.
No, it's not that easy.
So just knowing you doesn't get me the big fat loan.
No.
You gotta probably fill out a piece of paper and
you gotta go
credit
through
check.
all the nonsense.
Which bank is it?
Wells Fargo.
I have an account with Wells Fargo. Matter of fact, Wells Fargo gave my charity $1,000 a year before last. You know, in the local community thing they have going. Thank you, Wells Fargo. Shout out to Wells Fargo. We love Wells Fargo. That's cool. So you're bank manager at Wells Fargo for 2 years. What's your goal in life? Move up the chain in Wells Fargo and run the damn company, or what?
Yes. I want to be a district manager.
Okay.
So that means me running multiple branches at one time.
Right. And how many years do we have to put behind the bandit barrier before you
behind the bandit barrier? I mean, honestly, I could do it now.
Okay.
It just depends on like if the position's open and if I know as much information like about the bank as.
Now, what made you get into the banking business?
Honestly, I don't know. Like I just applied one day.
Okay. You're just looking for a job, and then you found a career, basically.
Yes. Exactly.
Okay. Well, I think most people, 95% of people, I think, work just to stay alive, and 5% of people look forward to doing what they do. Because I always say, if you look forward to what you do, you never work a day in your life.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's pretty cool. So I picked you up in Venice. You don't live in Venice, obviously.
I don't.
And you had a nice July 4th. Did you watch the fireworks?
I did not, actually.
Did not?
No.
What did you do last night?
Last night?
Or this morning?
I did a lot.
Well, I mean, did you sleep? Let me ask you that. Did you sleep last night?
No.
Didn't sleep. You partied. What you should do. Young folks should be out there partying. You know, I think sleeping's for losers. What's this all sleep? What are you going to get done in sleep except dream? Of course, dreams are great. Dreams are very good. Right?
Dreams are good. I like dreams.
So I got to ask you the big question of the morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Really? Because you were good when I met you.
Yeah, but now that you told me all this stuff, okay.
Huh?
I said, now that you told me all this stuff about, like, me saying I'm good.
Right. So how are you? It takes a little practice, by the way.
Yeah, it's freaking awful. I'm doing.
What?
You said, how am I doing? I'm doing.
Now you're just doing. So you went from good to just doing.
Yes.
Is that what you want to do? Might just be doing?
No.
Okay. Well, you're the first person that didn't get it of the 400. Most people say they're fantastic after they got the speech.
Oh, I'm not fantastic.
You're not fantastic. Okay. Well, you are what you think you are. See, like I told you, the one girl's sad and lonely. 95% of people are good. And now I have a new one, which is I'm doing. You be whatever you want to be. It's I think, therefore I am. So Michael's doing. The poor girl, hopefully she's not sad and lonely anymore. Oh, I got a story for y'all. This morning at 5:30 in the morning, I'm at a stop sign and this car is coming towards me from the left. And it's making a racket like you can't believe. It's a beautiful Mercedes convertible. And it's making more noise than I've ever heard come out of a car. I go, what the heck is going on there? Comes to the stop and screeches to a stop. Smoke's coming out of the front of the car. And I wave him because I don't want him behind me. And I wave him and he won't go. So I finally go and pull over. He turns left and it's making more noise than any car I've ever heard. And finally a police car drives by me and turns on his red lights, pulls him over. And I drive by real slow. I noticed that the front wheel is like, there's no tire there. So that was one of the noises. And you can tell he's drunk as a skunk. And so I had to stop to watch the action. And 4 more cop cars pulled up. So there's 5 cop cars. And they pull them out. I don't even think they did a sobriety test. I guess you don't have to do a sobriety test if the person's so obliterated, it's just obvious.
Yeah.
You just probably take blood at that point. But so that was my morning red light syndrome. Poor guy. Off to jail. People, do like Michael does. Hire a Lyft or an Uber, and you won't go to jail, and you won't thrash your beautiful Mercedes like that guy did. Oh my God, people.
I actually have 2 DUIs.
You had 2 DUIs? How much did that cost you?
Actually, not that much.
Oh, really?
My first one was it was like $1,600.
Okay.
My second one was like $2,100.
Really? Why you get a discount?
But I did have to spend 45 days in jail. I just got out the 16th of June.
You had to spend 45 days in jail?
Mm-hmm.
Does that affect your bank management position?
No, I'm still a bank. I'm still a manager.
Do they know that you're in jail?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't drive even if you wanted to, probably at this point, right?
No, at this point.
Okay. Well, that's you got off cheap, real cheap. I tell people nowadays, why would you even own a car? I mean, it's so cheap to Lyft an Uber, unless you're driving long distances, of course.
I mean,
but
honestly, I could sell my car and
you should, because tires, oil changes, parking, insurance, upkeep, DUIs. You're being chauffeured now. A bank manager is going around being chauffeured. What a great life you have. Okay, so any advice for people that want to be a bank manager? Michael, what do you got for me? I like Mikhail, by the way. I was hoping you were Mikhail. Michael's good.
any advice? I mean, it's not that hard.
Yeah. Do you have a college degree? Do you go to college?
I did not go to college.
So you don't need to be a college degree for being a bank manager. That's good. High school, I'm sure, is
Just
required.
a high school diploma.
Okay.
Know how to talk to people. Know how to multitask. Honestly, that's really it. Like I said, I applied for it just on some random.
Yeah. Well, you fell into a career, and I'm glad that you're happy with it. Hope you become a district manager.
Thank you.
And shout out to Wells Fargo. I love Wells Fargo. One of my banks. I have a couple different banks. And thanks for being part of the show.
Yeah, it's cool. I love it.
And be fantastic, people. Don't be doing. I'm sorry, but don't doing. No doing. And if you like what you're seeing, share, like, subscribe, and open an account at Wells Fargo.
Yes.
They might have made some mistakes in the past, but they're very, very sorry. They won't do it again.
Why do you have to bring that?
Well, come on. This is a real deal. I don't know. No pretenses. I throw you under the rug if we got to throw you under the bus. Have a great day, everybody. Well, I'm back with Michael, and we spent quite a bit of time, more than a half hour, and Michael didn't quite get it, and I think it just finally clicked on him. And tell me how it clicked, and tell me how that's going to help now.
Well, like I was saying, I see a lot of people every day. Like I said, I'm a bank manager, so I see customers every single day, multiple customers, and I was just telling him here that, you know, I could put being fantastic to use, and just like you said, paying it forward. Like I can do that. I'm in the perfect profession to do that.
Yeah, you're a people person.
Yeah.
I mean, people are going to look up to you. I mean, you're in a position of authority, and by being fantastic, that's even giving them more credibility, because you're the manager, you know.
Exactly.
And if we get more people like you paying it forward, being part of the movement, which I'm calling a movement right now, the world's going to be a better place.
Yeah.
It will be a better place. You're 172 on the campaign, and you were the toughest one to convince of this 172. But I finally, and I gave up, ladies and gentlemen. I did give up, and I said, okay, go along, be good, be doing. And
You did give up a little.
I gave up. No, I seriously gave up because I can't force you to take the medicine. I gave you the prescription, and you either take the medicine or you don't take the medicine. And sometimes people tell you certain things, and your parents could say the same thing, and someone else said it in a different way, and it finally made sense.
Yeah.
You know, but luckily the ride was long enough because Michael might end up making more people fantastic than I can, because he's going to see more people in a day than I do. And if he's part of the movement and he can get 5 or 10 people being happier, feeling better, so be it. The world will be a better place thanks to Michael. Thank you, Michael.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fantastic.
Glory be! You've seen the lights. Praise the Lord. He's fantastic. And then the more emotion, the more they will laugh, and the higher dopamine, amphetamines, and
Honestly,
serotonin.
just saying fantastic right now made me feel better.
I tell you, Dr. Fantastic knows how to be happy. Be happy, everybody. Be fantastic. Say it with emotion and vigor. I told you the one person that got it right out of 400. He said, "I'm fan-fucking-tastic." That's what he said. Now, I don't want him to say that to me. That's not recommended. But the way you said it right there, I'm fantastic. People go, what the hell?
Yeah.
And why not be fantastic? Why be good when you can be fantastic? Michael, welcome to the movement. And
I love it.
good. That was a tough cookie, man.